Welcome back to From Fear to Fun, the podcast where we explore how to transform medical encounters with children from moments of fear into opportunities for fun, with connection, confidence and cooperation. I'm so glad that you are here. Today's episode begins with a bold statement. Your examination room is their dungeon. It sounds dramatic, but stay with me, because the parallels are powerful and understanding them can transform the way we approach our young patients. Let's go back in time for a moment. In medieval days, the first step of torture wasn't the instruments, it wasn't the pain, it was simply this. Step 1, drag the victim into an unfamiliar room, a place they didn't choose, a place they didn't understand. Step 2, take away their freedom to leave, their autonomy, their sense of control. Step 3, show them the instruments. No touch required. Just the sight of unfamiliar tools was enough to trigger fear. Now, of course, our goal in medicine is healing, not harm. But emotionally? For a child being dragged into an examination room, the experience can feel eerily similar. Think about the last time you saw a door marked Authorized Persons Only. Did you wonder what was behind it? Did you feel a flicker of curiosity or a flicker of fear? Unknown places do that to us. They activate our imagination. And imagination is powerful. When a child comes to the hospital, they know something will happen, but they have no idea what. And that uncertainty alone is enough to raise their alarm. For us clinicians, hospitals are familiar. We walk through corridors with ease. We know the sounds, the smells, the routines. Operating theaters and recovery rooms feel like natural habitats. But for patients, adults and children alike, hospitals are strange worlds. For children, they are overwhelming worlds. Bright sights, warning symbols, cleaning machines humming, monitors beeping, the sharp smell of disinfectant, the tension in their parents' body language. Every sense is on high alert. Every signal says something unusual is about to happen. And children are exquisitely tuned to danger, real or imagined. Neuroscience gives us a fascinating insight here. To trigger fear, you don't need to touch someone. You don't need to cause pain. You only need to show them something that suggests pain. The brain reacts to the sight of instruments, even harmless one, by generating predictions. What will that do? Will it hurt? Is that dangerous? And those predictions activate the same brain regions involved in real pain. In other words, imagined pain feels real to the brain. So when a child sees unfamiliar tools laid out on a tray, their fear response is not exaggerated. It's neurological. So let's put the pieces together. When a child enters an examination room, they experience no freedom to leave, no control over what happens next, unfamiliar instruments on display, and a stranger, the doctor, expecting trust and cooperation. Emotionally, this is not far from entering a dungeon. And in a dungeon, nobody relaxes. Nobody feels safe. Nobody makes friends. And absolutely nobody likes surprises. Recognizing this emotional reality doesn't make us weaker clinicians. It makes us wiser ones. Because once we understand the child's perspective, we can begin to soften the experience, reduce the unknown, offer choices, hide unnecessary instruments, slow down, use your voice, your posture, your presence to create safety. The examination room may feel like a dungeon to a child, but we have the power to transform it into something else. A place of curiosity, a place of partnership, a place where fear slowly gives way to trust. In a nutshell, your examination room is their dungeon, and nobody likes surprises in a dungeon. Thanks for joining me for this episode From Fear to Fun. Next time, we'll take a look at the mental background noise that your patients and their parents bring to the consultation. Until then, keep noticing, keep softening, and keep moving from fear to fun.